Hi everyone, welcome to another REM Market Buzz. I'm your host and the CEO of REM and Propertyware, Callum Sheehan. We got our CTO, Gunit. Hi Gunit, how are you today?
Good, Cal. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yes, so look, we have some great news coming from me and Gunit, and especially for crypto space. And guys, I have very good news for you, and this is what we are waiting for. So you know
Oh,
what? Yeah.
what is this great news, Cal? I mean, seems like you got something we're gonna under your sleeve that you're gonna show it to our audience. Yeah. So
100% guys. Look,
hit us in.
yeah. Thanks, Gunit. Yes, definitely, Gunit. I'm really happy to share this with you guys. Look, as Gunit mentioned, right, it's a really good news right now. What it is that the SEC in US has announced a major pivot in the crypto project. So basically, what it's doing, it's regulating. And this is, guys, this is exactly what I was talking about. You know how in 2018 and 2016, 18, those early days of the crypto market, what we were doing is basically we were just, being retail investors, searching for things and all these things, but you know what? Everyone is thinking of the dark web and all these shifty markets and everything, and crypto was classified like that. Not much of a regulatory aspect. Now, regulation is the key aspect of crypto, right? But you understand this, right? So
Yeah.
this is very
So can you,
important.
Cal? Can you just elaborate what this means? This is like great news to the
Yeah.
community.
I mean, Gunit, you come from an expertise of property, right? And you
Yeah.
understand the jurisdictional property regulations and everything, which I
Yeah.
think is very crucial as well, right? So
100%.
that's in the property market, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Regulatory is the key thing for an investor.
That's right. So going by step on this crypto, it's called Project Crypto. All right. Now, Project Crypto stays different few points, major points. One of them is defining clear rules to classify tokens as securities. Very good.
Oh, right.
Commodities or
Okay.
stable coins. Exact rules rather than saying very vague projects, and then you go on these legal battles asking, we're a security. No, you're not a security. Can you prove you're a security? You remember
Gotcha.
the world famous, XRP battle, right, with
Yes.
SEC?
Yes. Yes.
So, guys, this defining of clear indication of what is a classified as a token, a utility token, a security token, what are commodities, and like I've been, going to working with a security like commodities DEX,
Yeah.
and we worked those days with tea plantation and everything as well. Now we work with securities, and for like something like having a security token linked with a property to create these RWA projects. So exciting times, guys. I'm telling you. See, the other important thing is enabling tokenized securities issuance. So enabling tokenized securities issuance and trading on SEC regulated platforms. Guys, amazing news. Because you know what this means? This means you're looking at a great RWA movement, real world asset movement,
Yeah.
which we are. Even though we're a micro project, micro token, remember, guys, there's a huge value coming up with the REM as well. You can check that. Of course, we're going to in our
Of course.
Mexi,
Yeah.
right? Mexi exchange. You can purchase the REM token, guys. Exactly what we're talking about, right? So this is the digital asset movement is happening here, guys. This is a great news today. Even though you see, you know what, certain downside in crypto market, but these sort of things, guys, will attract more money to crypto space, more money to RW space. Now, to be honest, frankly, you know what? Let's jump into the markets, Gunit. I think you're waiting
Yeah.
for this as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's look at that. Let me share my screen and I'll show you the market structure today. Look at this. We see a little bit of like red candles running around here in the market, but look, Bitcoin is stable in 115 to 120 a region here, K region. This is what we want, guys. Look, you see downs and ups. Don't panic. Never panic. Look, If I look at in a 7-day chart or even a 1 month chart, can you see any difference here? There's a small dip here. That doesn't mean we had dips all over the way. We had dips here, we had dips here, but then it comes up. But you need to look at, as I always say, the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, guys. Slowly but gradually gone up, right? And this is what we're looking at. We're looking at a potential increase. Look, Ethereum still there, hovering around 3, 5, and 4. This is what we want. We're talking today not just Bitcoin, but we're also talking Ethereum, as I always say. We're looking to these markets. Let's look at the Ethereum chart today. I'm just going on. I don't want to go through the, candles and everything. I just want to make sure that you understand linear so you can see the difference as well, rather than confusing you. I just want to give you a small idea. Look at this. Guys, these small dips doesn't matter. We're today, as you can see, we talk about two things, not just Bitcoin. We talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's next? These are the large caps. These are the large caps, guys. Once this pump up, we are actually officially in an altcoin season.
Yeah.
Let's look at the REM charts, guys. The 7-day REM chart is very stable as well with Bitcoin. It's going very stable, and this is what we want. See, 24 hours, you can see it has been stabilized, going up and down. Look, guys, if this is the chart, if I see a chart like this, if I know there's a potential coming back here, good time to purchase, guys. Good time to buy these REM tokens. I'm telling you, this is a very good time for you to be positioning yourself in the REM market, right? So look, again, coming back here, I just want to let you know, keep an eye on these guys. You don't need to worry much. Invest and hold. Invest and hold, and then sell on right time as well. Please, guys, profit taking is really important as well. Take your profits and make sure you invest on other tokens and other things as well. If you hold Bitcoin, good on you. But same time, remember, hold Bitcoin, holding forever is okay. But if you take profits and distribute to other assets like property and even the other tokens, and REM is really crucial as well. Yeah.
Great
So,
insight, Cal.
oh, thank you very
I'm
much.
just going through one of our Twitter and REM Discord channels right now. They've asked a lot of questions like, are we entering a altcoin seasons? Is REM going to be a kind of an altcoin? Are they going to are REMs going to going up with the wave? So there are a lot of questions they've asked. So I thought probably it's a good point to answer all those questions so you can the audience can listen to you.
Thanks, Gunit. Thanks for
Yeah.
reflecting on those questions. We always here to inform our stakeholders, the community of this information. Definitely, yes. Look, if we are known as an RWA project and you can see these fluctuations happening in daily volumes and everything, you need to understand in a given market, if people knows this, definitely REM is going to have that wave as well. But you need to understand Bitcoin going up and down. So REM is not, all coins are not going to do the same as Bitcoin until the altcoin season comes out. So we need to understand this potential. Yes, altcoin season's nearby, I feel, and this is just a prediction. It's not an actual answer. But you know what? Because if I can predict the market exactly where we would be, no one in the world can predict the market actually. But you know what? You can see the little signs, that little twitchy signs that the market gives. Because if
Yeah.
you look at the past and you look at the past charts and past information, you can see the altcoin season is on its way,
Gotcha.
right?
Right. Okay.
And I think with the altcoin season, microcaps like REM has a huge potential in getting gains. And that's
Right.
when also you need to think of buying REM now and selling REM on those top markets,
Yeah.
because now you're actually gaining money and you're gaining something. You need to, of course, doesn't matter. I would really like people to hold REM, as you know, but
Yeah.
we got stake pools and everything coming up. But you know what, guys? Profit taking is really crucial. And I would advise this to anyone. I would advise this to anyone that's saying, guys, profit taking plays a very crucial role in this sort of a scenario. All right. So given that information, I think, Gunit, can you just explain us some information? I
Yeah.
heard that you said, yeah. some
Yeah.
property
So
information. Over to you.
property, yeah. So I mean, it's we all syncing together. So you're talking about how US is, regulating all these tech, and it's great insight. So today, what we are going to announce is we have reached out to USA properties. So we've channeled up with some great channel partners in USA based in New York. And what we are giving to our investors is they can buy like beautiful apartments in Miami, in Florida, but we always talk about affordability, right? This concept is called a multifamily concept, meaning
Wow.
you invest in 5 units, 12 units, or 30 units. But you can start with a very fraction, $26,000. What is that, Cal? It's about zero
Right.
point 0.2 Bitcoin, right?
That's correct.
So
Yep.
you can, if you have zero point 0.2 Bitcoin, you can invest. I mean, it doesn't have to be Bitcoin, it can be any currency, right? So we facilitate any currency. So you can invest 26,000 and get a 5% guaranteed return, right? So invest for 4 years. Beautiful thing is you will own a fraction of that multifamily unit. And as you know, I'm just looking at the stats. Last quarter, overseas buyers have surgically increased in USA properties. So in the last quarter, it states that it's about 78,100 homes were purchased by overseas investors.
Oh,
So that shows, and especially on this eastern corridor, right? So Florida, Miami, Oklahoma. So these are the ones which are booming at this point. So we would encourage our investors to invest a fraction of $26,000, get a secured interest of 5%, and also look at the long-term appreciation. So you'll get the long-term appreciation. Your 26,000 could be doubled in easily in 4 years by looking at the numbers. So this is what we are giving it to our audience, our investors, our retail investors, our investors on property who are invested in property. So now we have in Dubai, we have in Australia, as well as in USA. So
so
26,000 is where to invest. You know where to invest now.
so basically, Gunitya, as I was talking about, basically profit taking. When people take profits, they can actually invest in solid, like brick and mortar,
Exactly.
sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
So you
Fractions.
move from one asset class to another asset class, which is property. As you know, property is appreciating. So that you can't go wrong in that.
Great. Thanks for that insight, Gunit.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys, this is an important thing. So keep an eye on our channel as well, and basically Propertyverse as well, which is our other company. So you know what, we exchange things. REM is basically Propertyverse as well. You need to understand this. We do have in different jurisdiction, different names, but you know what? It's the same thing. So guys, what I want you to know is have that insight that RWA is going up and regulated and all these things to sum things up what we've discussed today, and that's good news, and the crypto market has been stabilized, and
Yeah.
that's a good news as well. And also remember what Green just mentioned. I think you would get a lot of things from Gunit in the coming days as well.
Yeah.
So about this fractional ownership of US properties, US called, I think, family apartment
Multi-family
concept.
unit. Yep.
Yeah, unit. So that's really good. So let's keep an eye on these improvement movements. And guess what? Our utilities are happening, guys. And I'm really proud and happy to say myself and Gunit's working really hard on those things. We'll be getting along with our co-partners and partners, which we will try to introduce you soon as possible. And guess what? It's going to be great timing and great utilities, which will increase REM tokens value. With that given information, thank you very much, Kunit, for coming today.
Thank you. I mean, before we forget, not to
Yes,
mention Cass, who's basically doing a lot of BD from Dubai. So
that's
he will
right.
give you guys an update when he's back next week. So there's lots of information coming up as well.
Stay tuned. Now, thank you very much, Kunit, for coming today. And then, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, put a comment on this video as well. And like our other videos, and of course, subscribe us. That will give you insights, and of course, put the bell icon as well. So you would actually get that information on time, and you can invest in the crypto market when it's right. Given that information,
Bye.
Thank you.
Callum, Over and out.